guys, how's the sound? Good morning from Maryland. Let me know how the sound is. I got a new new microphone going on here. I noted the sound was hello, Finns and Maryland. Hello. The sound from the little microphone in my laptop didn't sound that great, so I got another microphone, but I'm not sure how that's coming through. So, oh, hey, Lonnie. So, let me know how that's going. Like I said, it sounds good. Okay, good. So what's going on this evening? Are you all in the Philippines? Who's in the Philippines and who's in the U.S.? So it's good one. Thanks, Sheila. Oh. Manila, hey Manila. And welcome to everyone else, all the OFWs in Saudi Arabia and all those places, Singapore. Yeah, sorry. It's finding a good time to do these live streams is a hard thing to do for me. Pampanga. Hey, Lonnie. Okay, that's good. That's good. So the volume is loud enough on the microphone, you can hear everything. Saudi, yeah, I guess it's what, about 6 o'clock? 6 o'clock in Saudi, something like that. To all our OFWs. So I was talking to my son-in-law, my stepson, CG, who's in Minglanilia this morning, and I'm going to see Mom after this, so I really don't know, but the last time I checked on her, she was doing pretty good, Sheila. Yeah, my son is running for, what did he say it was? It's a political office in Minglanilia. Something to do with the youth. I don't know. But as a foreigner, I can't get involved in politics in the Philippines, you know. Not allowed. Not allowed for me. I have to stick to American politics. Yeah, is there anybody in Minglanilia? Anybody online that's in Cebu or Minglanilia? Yeah, I don't have a lot of time for that, but maybe. I got a pretty busy day coming up. I got a lot of stuff I got to do, including going to see Mom and going to the gym and all that good stuff. So not very talkative this morning, huh? Yeah, I try to get to the gym. I regularly go 3 times a week, and do resistance training, you know, lifting weight. And I've been trying to squeeze in 2 more days to do some cardio, but It's hard. I tell you, when you work full time, and I work two jobs. I'm an engineer by day, and then I teach music at night, 2 nights a week. So it doesn't give me a lot of time to get there. But I do the best I can for my health. Thanks, Augustine. Yes, I am doing well. Thank you. Thank you, Anne. I know it looks funny because, and people, when they do the live streams, they're always looking at this. And in the beginning, um, when you start the live stream, you kind of got to wait. Hey, Steve, how are you doing? You got to wait for people to come online. Um, so a lot of the times when you see live streams, people are staring at the screen for a little while, waiting for people to pop in. Okay, good night. Yeah, so yeah, you have to manage your time, Sheila, no doubt about that. You only get so much of it. And you always want more. We're always like, I wish there were more hours in the day. Yeah, where are you, Steve? Are you are you in Bohol? Oh, Arizona. Okay. Okay. Yeah, a buddy of mine, Phil, that lives in Naga, just south of Minglanilla, he's from Arizona. Married to hey, Augustine Austin. Hey, yeah, he's Phil is married to one of Vivian's uh, childhood friends, Chona, and they live in Naga in the Philippines. Ah, Dumaguete, huh? Okay. I've never been to Dumaguete, but I hear it's nice. I'm in Maryland, and right outside of Washington, D.C. They call it the swamp. Thank you, Marilyn. I like the stream as well. Oh, last Friday you just got back from Dumaguete? Yeah, that's cool. I tell you, I the last trip when I repatriated Vivian's remains back to Minglan, I took a trip and went fishing over in Siargao. Oh my God, was that fun! And what a beautiful place. Talk about some really beautiful beaches over in Siargao, and the fishing was good too. I don't know if you guys got to see the video. Hey, Nilafar from Uzbekistan. Yeah. Ah, Potomac, huh? Yeah, I I've never been to Manila. Um, all the times that I've been in and out of the Philippines, I've flown directly into Cebu, and that, of course, um, Vivian and my family and everything live right there on Cebu, so no sense in me going somewhere else. Yeah, another buddy of mine, Bruce, and you'll see him on here from time to time. He lives in Talisay, and he was just telling me he made the trip over to Moao Boao on the western side of Cebu, and place I haven't been to, but I'd love to check it out. Beach and snorkeling and all that kind of stuff. From Surigao. Yeah, that's like one island to the west of Siargao. I know it's a little confusing. They have different airports. Yeah, yeah, you got to deal with what when you work there, you got to work there. You know, Cebu City can get pretty pretty crowded as well. It gets crazy. As a matter of fact, when I was talking about the fishing trip, Bruce was going to join me to go fishing, and he was late to the airport because of all the traffic in on that Cebu South Road getting up to the airport and everything, and had to take the flight the next day. Yeah, so the traffic can be pretty bad in Cebu City as well. I guess, big city's a big city. Davao City, JP. Well, of course, I can sing a song and play guitar, but I really don't feel like doing it right now. But I'm still working on the song I wrote for Vivian. But you can check that out. It's in one of my videos, just last week or something like that. The other thing is, I had a couple of people ask me about it. I'm not sure what the copyright restrictions are. I can't like just play somebody else's song because it gets recorded here at YouTube and gets played back. So I don't want to get any copyright strikes by playing someone else's song. Now I can play my own songs, um, but I can't play someone else's. Oh, is that right? Starting in August, Sheila says the Manila. They're going to rewrite them to Clark. Okay, yeah, just a few lines on my guitar. I can't even do a few lines technically by copyright, and I wouldn't want anybody doing that with my music either. Um, but I can play some guitar for you. Maayang buntag, maayang gabi. You're welcome. Maayang buntag, Sabuana, Anna. Thank you, Marilyn. The group Bread. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, maybe. I'm not for real familiar with their stuff. Hey, Vlog. What's up? Oh. No, you're not late, Bug. Started about 15 minutes ago. It's going good. Thank you. How about with you? Get some nicotine there. Yeah, I try to get started at 11, um, which is I do the vaporizer thing, but I quit. I used to smoke cigarettes, but I quit the cigarettes, and now I just do the vapor thing. Hello, Melody and Joybell. I'm vaping one called Pirate's Booty, Augustine. At there's a place online called Heather's Heavenly Vapes, and they'll mix it for you any way you want, any ratio you want, any nicotine level, and they have a lot of really great flavors. Yeah, but that one's called Pirate's Booty. The other one I like is Peach. I never tried watermelon. I have to try watermelon. My favorite one, Sheila's Pirate's Booty. That's the one I've been talking about there. Yeah, you heard of it, Heather's? Yeah, they're pretty good stuff. I just order it. I order it online, go to their website, order it, and they ship it to me. And you know, so Melody likes my sexy arm. Shisha. Shisha? I don't know what that is. What is that, Ann? Shisha. All about vapor. What is that, like a store, a local store? All about vapor. Shisha is an Egyptian? I don't know. Doesn't have like drugs in it, does it? Like hashish or anything? Oh, it's an Egyptian vape? Hmm. I never heard of that. Ah, okay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Local vaping store. And they have some around here, and I've tried a couple of them, but um, usually what happens is they don't have what I want, and then they're constantly trying to sell me something else. And so when I found um, Heather's, and they would just make it the way I wanted it, I just kind of stuck with that. It's probably been 2 years since the last time I was inside of a vape store. I usually buy everything online, just have it delivered. So seems to work for me. And there's also a culture in the vaping thing that I'm not really into. I'm not into blowing these big, huge clouds of smoke and everything like the young ones are. I just need enough nicotine to get a fix and not have to deal with the nasty ass cigarettes. some of my guitar students are really into the blowing the big huge clouds of smoke and everything. Yeah, 250 watts. No, and I have not ever been to Davao, and it's the closest I came was Siargao, which is just one island north, just north of um, Davao, but I've never been to Davao proper. Um, mine is 18. Mine is 18. But yeah, if I that's why one of the reasons I can't do the huge clouds of smoke. I'd have to reduce the nicotine a lot. Um, no, I'm happy with what I got and how it works. It does everything I need. Yeah, and it's on my list. I've never been to Luzon either, believe it or not. I've only been to Cebu, Bohol, Siargao, and and Panglao, the little island that's part of Bohol, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So there's a lot of the Philippines that I'd really like to see. Well, I think it is better than a real cigarette because it doesn't have the other stuff in it, but I'm sure it's not particularly good for you either. So, hey, PIA, how you doing? Are you back in the States? Did I read that right in one of the comments or something? Or are you still over in the Philippines? Oh, that's right, in Washington. Yeah. Okay. So Anne wants to be my tour guide in Davao. Where in Davao? Are you in? Oh, Davao's the city, isn't it? Yeah, that's where President Duterte was the mayor, right? So Mindanao is the okay. Okay. Well, I've never been to Davao either, but Mindanao, I've never been to Mindanao. Yeah, Augustine, I feel the same way. Um, I think it's a lot better than cigarettes. Hello, Marianne. How are you? Okay, Steve, you too. Have a good day. See you later. Hey, Apple in Lebanon, huh? Badian. I don't know where that's at. Badian. Yeah, OFW, huh? Mm. Oh, is that on the island of Cebu or on Badian? Is it another island? Oh, south. Is it on the island of Cebu? APIA, yeah, I'm still working out. As a matter of fact, I was talking about that earlier. I'm gonna head to the gym after this. Got to stop by and visit my mom, see how she's doing, and then swing by the gym and get a workout in. Yeah, mostly Filipinos and Americans, but yeah, they're all over the world because OFWs are all over the world in the south part province of Cebu. Okay. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, there's so much to explore in the Philippines, and like I said, I have family in Cebu now. I was just talking to my stepson earlier, and yeah, 8 mile hike. Wow. And I mean, I haven't been to Moalboal, and that on the island of Cebu, and that's a place I'd like to visit as well. So yeah, Cabasan Falls, right, right, right. I haven't been there. Um, I'd like to see it, but I'm more into the beach and the sand and maybe snorkeling. Somebody was telling me about they have a sardines. There's a big, huge run of sardines right off of Moalboal. Apparently, you go out and the water's fairly shallow, and then it drops way off, way off. Maybe it's 3, 4 meters deep until you get to a ridge, and then it falls off to like 50 meters. And there's all these sardines, so you can go snorkeling out there, and you have all the sardines swimming around you and stuff, and turtles out there and some other stuff. I think I might have watched. Yeah, I was watching a YouTube video about it. It looked really cool. Something I'd like to see. Yeah. So Apple, you're from Negros, huh? That's a pretty big island. Negros is pretty. That's where Dumaguete is, right? Dumaguete is on Negros, I think. Hey, Kenny Rains. What part of Ohio are you in? My daughter lives in Columbus. My son-in-law and my daughter, my American daughter, she lives where Ohio State University is, I guess. My son-in-law is a PhD candidate at Ohio State. Hey, Apple. Yeah, I'm pretty far from Minnesota. I guess 2 days drive. We fly there in probably 3, 4 hours, 2, 3 hours maybe. Oh, okay, about an hour from Columbus. Oh, your neighbors. Hey, Sarah from Kuwait. I'm good. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've been, of course, the airport's on Lapu-Lapu. Um, and so I've been there many times. But the one thing I really want to do on Lapu-Lapu, and I might do this my next trip when I go back to visit family and stuff, I want to check out the guitar makers. There's some handmade guitar makers that make handmade guitars. And so I really want to check those out. I understand. Actually, one of my relatives was telling me that Eric Clapton actually bought one of their guitars. So I really want to go check it out and see. Yeah, Wisconsin's a pretty long trip too, Apple. Dana Z from Malaysia. Hey, how are you? Welcome aboard, Malaysia. Yeah, yeah. I want to get over there to on Lapu Lapu where the makers are and watch them. I mean, they hand make them right there. You know, you can see them hand making guitars. It's on my bucket list of to do things when I'm in the Philippines. Yeah. Oh, really? Vlog, vlog. Oh, that's cool. That's good to know. Well, I will let you know when I'm going to be making my next trip, and we'll have to get together and go over and visit the guitar makers. Definitely something I'd like to do. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Lapu Lapu City's, I mean, that is Mactan, right? Mactan Island. Yeah. Yeah, I would, Augustine, I would like to go to Vietnam and Thailand. I've never been to either one of those places, and I'd love to visit at some point. Um, but there's so much of the Philippines to explore, and like I said, I have family there, so you know, it's pretty hard for me to break away. But one of these days, I'm sure I will. So yeah, actually, I don't know. You might not have been here when I was talking about a PIA, but um, the little microphone that's in my laptop really sounded nasty when I listened to the replay of my guitar in the other video or the other live stream I did. So I got a new microphone. Um, this is this is what it looks like. That's what it looks like. So anyway, I got this thing, and I'm hoping that the sound is a lot better than it was before. So Augustine, have you been to Vietnam or Thailand? Yeah, I will. Vlog is. Yeah, man, I am. I'm vaping. I quit. I had years ago now. I quit cigarettes and been vaping ever since. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's on my bucket list too. But what ends up happening is I um, um, end up making plans with my family, to be honest with you, and then my time gets I run out of time. I don't have extra time and sometimes even extra money because you got to get another flight, you got to book hotels and all that kind of stuff. So, um, oh, cool, your brother's moving to the Philippines. But anyway, so um, I end up getting to the Philippines and then not going anywhere else. And there's still so much to explore in the Philippines. Lots of places I'd like to visit and things I'd like to do. And to be honest with you, I had so much fun fishing in Siargao that I really would love to go back and do that again. And so, yeah, still rolling your own, huh? That's right. There's a bunch of islands in between there, between Mactan and Bohol, right? There's a oh, I can't remember the name of them. One of them, oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. Will I retire to the Philippines? Yes, but will I just stay in the Philippines? Probably like half the year, or maybe a little more than that, and then come back and because there are things to do in both countries, and I have family on in both places. So um, I don't know that I wish to be honest with you, if I could, I would exclusively just stay in the Philippines because the weather is better. And my idea of retirement is to plop my butt in a beach chair with my guitar and a San Mig light and just watch the sun go down, and I'm happy. Um, but I have family in the U.S. and family in the Philippines, so I'll probably split my time between the two, and then when I have the funds, I'll go visit some. Yeah, like you said, 6 months there, 6 months here, and when I have the funds, I'll uh, you know eventually take that trip to Thailand or to Vietnam and Malaysia, parts of Malaysia, Singapore. I'd love to visit. Um, in the meantime, you never know with the work that I do. I may end up in China or Taiwan or Korea because we have customers there, and I usually end up doing their projects. So I may or may not have to make a trip there. It just kind of all depends on the business. So it's really hard to say. But like I said, having been married to a Filipino and having a Filipino family, um, I enjoy my time in the Philippines a lot, and I love the Filipino people. So for me, it's a nice place to, excuse me, a nice place to be. Yeah, my princessa, absolutely. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna sign off here and get my day started. Got to run over to visit my mom, see how she's doing, and stop by the gym and probably the market and all that kind of stuff. So I will bid you adieu. You guys have a good day and wonderful night. Everybody in the Philippines, get some sleep. And we'll talk to you later. Thanks, everybody. Bye bye.